Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, the Everyday Non-Expert here, and today I wanted to talk to you about my top 10 comic book spec picks for next Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, March 8th, 2023. I did want to remind you I am doing my 1K subscriber giveaway, and I also have my PayPal and my Venmo in the description of the video if you want to support the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. And with all that out of the way, and without further ado, let's get started. And first up, before we get into the top 10, I did want to just go over a few covers that I think are amazing. Just like this Miguel Mercado variant, X-Men number 20. There is a Virgin variant of it, and there is a Phoenix cover, but I will get to that in a sec. So here's the Virgin. And next is a beautiful Poison Ivy by Jenny Frison. I feel like every week she's in here for me for a beautiful cover. They just, don't do anything on the secondary market, so they don't usually hit my top 10. And I had this in my last week's top 10, and I think that it got pushed, and it may get pushed again. If you want my commentary on that, you can go check out that video. But I have Darkwing Duck Facsimile Edition number 1. They may have decided to re-release this in conjunction with the release of the updated book. And if any of you are reading that and you want to grab a copy of the original number 1, but it's too expensive for you, you can grab this facsimile. And, oh, that one here, actually, yeah, let me... Alright, so this one is a purple foil logo, and it's actually $20 because of that. So it's purple foil, and then this one is the gold foil. So if you're interested in the purple or the gold, or you want both, there you go. Alright, so that's probably what was different than last week's. Last week's was probably the regular price, $3.99, like facsimile. And this week they're releasing the foil. That's right. Okay, sorry about that. So there you go. And next up we have the Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing number 6, the Lee Bermejo variant. This barely did not make my top 10, and you'll see why. Again, this is a spec video, so I think this won't necessarily do that well in the secondary market. And let's get into the top 10. And number 10 is all of the Alex Ross covers coming out this week. And we have Scarlet Witch number 3 with Mephisto. We have Avengers 66 with Ultron. We have Fantastic Four number 5 with the Super Skrull variant. X-Men number 20 with Dark Phoenix. We already talked about this one with the Magneto cover. And the last of these is Mary Jane and Black Cat number 4. I put this one last because this one may actually have some spec value relative to the others. If you didn't want to get all of them, but you just wanted to pick one, this is my pick of the week for all the Alex Ross covers. And at number 9, we have The Flash number 794, and the spec value in this is it is a new costume for the daughter of The Flash, Iris, or they call Irie West. So if you're interested in that, this could be a book that you would want to pick up. And number 8, we have The Amazing Spider-Man number 21, and this is the Disney 100 variant with Goofy turning from Banner into the Hulk. And it's pretty cool. It has Mickey, Minnie, and Donald here as well. And I honestly haven't been keeping track on how well those books are doing on the secondary market, so I don't know if they did well, like the Fantastic Four one did well. I think that was an Avengers book. Then maybe this should be higher. But again, I just assume this maybe go for maybe double cover. Like this is $3.99, might go for $10, maybe. I don't know. It could be going for nothing. But anyway, that's my particular pick right here. The Amazing Spider-Man number 21. If you're interested in this for spec reasons, that might be additional research you can do that I'm not providing. Is check out eBay on how the previous Disney 100 variants have done. Obviously not the one for 100s. You are going to want to check out the regular price variants. And at number 7, sorry I lost my count there, is Batman 357 reprint, facsimile. I thought they already put this out, but I guess not. And this introduces Jason Todd. It's his first appearance, so if you're interested in Jason Todd's first appearance, but again, you can't afford the original issue, then you're going to want to pick up this facsimile, Batman number 357. I am a big proponent of picking up these facsimiles, not really for flipping, more for a long-term investment. I just think that but again, it's up to you if that's what you want to do. So anyway, next up we have Bloodline Daughter of Blade number 2 at number 6. And this one is actually the first meeting of Brielle and Blade. So, people like to pick certain moments in MCU movies to pick up books for, and this could be one of them if you're interested. This probably should have been lower, but I think a lot of people also like this book, so that's why it's a little bit higher. And Scarlet Witch number 3, we did have this one with the Mephisto cover, but this actually does have a little bit of spec possibility, in that it's a possible first appearance of the leader of the Bacchae named Scythia, I don't know how it's pronounced. I haven't heard it pronounced, so how would I know? Just reading it. So there's the value for that one. And at number 4, we have X-23, the facsimile, for number 1. Again, it's the number 1 of Laura Kinney as facsimile, and we know that her first appearance actually is in Nyx, I think number 3. But now she has her own book, and now it wasn't back then, but anyway, so here's a facsimile edition of X-23 number 1 if you want to try to pick it up for a few bucks as opposed to buying the original number 1 at that cost. Now, before I get into my top 3, I did want to remind you I do have my PayPal and my Venmo links in the description of the video. If you want to support the channel, that'd be great. But moving on to number 3, we have X-23 Deadly Regenesis number 1. This actually is more than just a spec pick. I think it's going to be a really fun book, but it does have the first appearance of a character called Haymaker, and they apparently have a personal vendetta against Laura, so that could be really fun. It might end up being like her Sabretooth, so that might be a book you want to pick up. This one is a little bit more sure thing of a first appearance, plus it's probably going to be a really fun book, so that's why it actually cracked my top 3. Number 2, Adventures of Superman, John Kent, number 1. And now the spec reason, so it's the first meeting of Val Zod and John Kent, right? Now, I don't necessarily think that is, that's the key value, but I do think that in a lot of these number 1s, they like to do cameos or mention people that then have first appearances in the number 2. So that this is a true speculation here. I have nothing to back this up except what I've seen in the past. So this one is the biggest dart throw, but it also is my number 2, because if it does have it, it could pay off bigger. So it's one of those, you swing for the fences, and usually, more often than not, if you only swing for the fences, you're going to strike out, then you do hit a home run. So that's why this is my number 2, but again, with that warning. And number 1, we have naturally a Star Wars book. Star Wars Bounty Hunter number 32. Star Wars is always in my top 3, and here it's my number 1, and it is the first full appearance of a character called Iden Versio, and also first appearance of the Inferno Squad. So if you're interested in Star Wars spec, this was something you're going to want to pick up. And I do like the Sprouse Return of the Jedi variant. Fun fact, when they were filming this movie in the Mojave Desert in California, my uncle actually was working one of the cranes that would help transport the ships. So, or hold the ships up or whatever, make them levitate throughout the movie. I don't remember exactly which one it was, I'm pretty sure my dad told me it was the one that Luke is on, that he jumps from. Or it could have been the one that he jumped onto, the first one. So anyway, yeah, so cool little tidbit about that, but I do like this one here with them at the Sarlacc Pit. This actually looks like, is that when Lando fell off? Okay, so it looks like Lando is off. There's Han, okay, and so then he's gonna come, and then he's gonna end up shooting the Sarlacc tentacle to prevent Han from getting sucked in. So that's pretty cool. Alright, that's my number 1 right there. Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 32. Alright everybody, that's going to go ahead and do it for me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, if you could please click that thumbs up button, give this video a like. That would be great. And also, please subscribe to the channel. I'm currently 1 away at $3.99 from my 400. And then that's one little bit step closer to hitting that 1K. And you can check out my 1K subscriber giveaway video. You can win a couple slabs there. Hopefully I, can hit that pretty soon. That would be awesome, but then I also need the watch time to get monetized. So until that time, I do have my PayPal and my Venmo in the description of the video, and any support would be great. And you know what? I'll just let you guys go. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thank you for checking out the video. And in the next one, and until the next one, bye.